Hello everyone and welcome to this video on the cycle of defense by Barry, aged 45. Okay, so we use a traffic light system. I don't have colored markers today, but I'm going to get you to imagine the traffic lights here. So we got red, orange or amber, and green, of course. Now, these are defensive situations, so this is not where you're offensive. This is not where you're on the attack. Green is a little bit different in that case. It's not really a defensive system, a defensive thing. So green, I want you to imagine, is where you're maybe perhaps in your guard and someone is trying to pass your guard, but you've got your knees high, you've got your feet in good position, able to fend them off, and you've got your hands in your frames in good position too, able to fend them off. So in this situation, there's danger, but it's not high danger. In the next situation is orange. Perhaps they've beaten your legs, they've got past your legs, and now they're trying to settle into side control, but you've got good structure and good frames. So this is where danger is closer, but it's not quite locked in just yet. But you're also not in a safe, good guard position. In red, it's, red alert. They've gone all the way past your guard, they've locked into side control, and they've joined their hands, or they've got good connection on your kimono. So now it's really, really hard to escape. So what we have is a situation where we've got good defense, good posture, frames, etc. We've lost some element of that here, and then we've lost all of that here. Now, the problem is that when people go to red, they very often panic. They roll away, turn their back, stick their arm out, try to push away, give up submissions or give up worse positions. So we're just using side control as an analogy here, but this could also be something along the lines of locked in triangles or arm locks or anything like that too. So in red, in my experience, the reason that for panic, right, is one thing. Like people are panicking and they're going for like, okay, I got to get out of this no matter what. But no matter what usually leads to just something worse. Unless you get a little bit lucky, of course, which you can sometimes. So here you're relying on luck and panic and strength and power to try and get you out if you're inexperienced. And very often what people think in this red scenario is that if I like go crazy enough, I'll get back to green. But that's not going to happen. So most of the time that's not going to happen. Very often it does, and that's what we call a false positive. Instead, let's imagine our side control situation again. Your job is to just do enough to get back to orange. So if we can just do enough to get back to this point, we can begin to escape then. So this would involve, say for example, once again, when we're in our side control position, this would involve snaking in your arms, trying to create some space and getting your frames back in so that you can start to release the grip on you. So getting your frames back in the side control situation is here. Once you get your frames in, well then it's just a matter of trying to get your legs back in now and executing a technical escape to get back to green. So it's gone wrong on this side because what happened is the reverse. We were at green, they went to pass, they got to orange, they got even further, and they got to red. And once we're in red alert, okay, then we're really almost cooked, right? So our job then is to reverse the cycle, to start to move back down the chain, rather than trying to go, okay, red alert, and we're going to jump straight back down to here, which is what most people try to do. So when you're in trouble and when you're struggling, remember how you got there, and you're going to try and retrace your steps. So that's a really good example of, the side control example is the one I use, but if you want to imagine like a triangle from close guard that your opponent is attacking, here, at this point, they begin to push your arm outside, but you're still got good, here you got like perfect posture, but you know they're on the attack, beg your pardon. So here, You know they're on the attack with the triangle. You know they're trying to do something, out triangle, armbar, cross choke, whatever it is, or sweep you. In the next situation, when we get to this point, they've put your arm outside the guard. They're beginning to attack. But you still have the opportunity to pull your arm out, to maintain your posture, to try and fend them off, get a knee in, whatever it is. In this situation, when you go into red alert, they've got the triangle locked in and they're beginning to try and pull your head down and squeeze. Your job is to get back, to reverse the cycle, get back down to a situation where you get your posture back, get your hand back in, and so on. And then eventually get back to green, where you're fully defensive, you've got good posture, perfect posture, and you're going to be able to begin passing the guard again. So that's the theory. I hope that helps a few people, because I think it fielded a couple of questions like that in it. I've gone on a little longer than I wanted to, but that's pretty par for the course. Okay, thanks for watching.